As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Jax. Whoa! Look, it's me! It's him! Oh wow. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. What's cracking, peeps? It's Jax, and we're back in the literature club. And it's Sunday, and Yuri's coming to our house because the game refused to let us go and see Sayori after she was acting really weird. And she has now gone home, and I think we're about to go and see her, if I'm right. Meanwhile, we've been texting each other occasionally. He's talking about Yuri. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on a door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses, like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? That was weird. Hi, Jax. I sit down in her room. Her room's not that messy. Look at it. But all the plants are dead. Oh, that's quite sad. What else is going on in her room? Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Why are they talking like they've never met before? Sayori's room is as messy as it always. It doesn't look that bad. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Oh yeah, how did she work that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika. Of course it was. Of course it was Monika. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. Oh. So we didn't plan to meet up or anything. Why don't you help me and Yuri then? Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Jax. What? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so brutal. Ugh. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Jax. The same as you put me on the spot the other day. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? She's depressed, dude. Can't you tell? It's all a front. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Jax? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every single day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone else happy, without anyone worrying about me. Wow. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really just want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? What? Why is it that you've never told me about this before? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close... That is attacking her. Don't tell her she's betraying you now. That'll just make her feel even worse. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Jax. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I didn't tell you, then you wouldn't have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else, which I did not even do. I did not even do that. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I've decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Oh my gosh, this girl. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Jax. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could have been like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Oh my gosh. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. No. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Jax. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Jax. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Jax, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Jax. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Oh no. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Oh no. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Then just do it! Just sack off Yuri and just spend your time with her. Like, seriously, if anyone was put in this position, you would sack off whatever the hell you were doing to focus on making this person feel better about themselves. Come on. Don't just, oh, I've got other plans. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Who the hell cares? It's about a freaking club thing that doesn't even matter. Yuri could do it on her own anyway. Ah, frustrating. Maybe I should cancel. Yes, you should. You should already have just. You shouldn't give her the option. You should have just said you cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh my gosh. The dude is just an idiot. Like, he's such an idiot. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. So he's just like, oh, let me forget everything that just happened because we got Yuri coming to my house. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? She wears a turtleneck. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought lots of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Hello, let's do his room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you two, do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests to a far. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate throughout your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. They all talk about magic. That's what I've just noticed. They all use the word magic. I think everyone except Natsuki has used poetry as the word magic. I don't know. I find that interesting. Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of passers by the room. It may attract some people to peek in. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Jax. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I've finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife, is it, girl? It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. She's kind of into... That's not... Is that a thing? I guess it kind of is. It can be. I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing stuff. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? This is weird. This is seriously weird. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Jax! Oh, is he bleeding because it's so friggin' sharp? He thought it was... Yeah, okay. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh my god, I bet you know about that, don't you? Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. No, that's not hygienic at all. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. What the hell? What is happening? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, I thought it was him who was meant to be the weirdo. But please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yeah. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, mate. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Then it'll be massively awkward. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Jax, did you really just do that? This is friggin' bizarre. What are these people doing? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Jax. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird. That is interesting. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolour paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back. Thank you. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? Oh, and 6 cups of paint, and well, I don't know. Paint stuff. That's what I get for like going too fast. If you feel the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Okay. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come into the room to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Oh no. Oh dear. She's cutting herself. She's doing it in my room. That's why she wears long sleeves. Obviously, that's why she wears long sleeves. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colours for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, it will write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall beside the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel at opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's just something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh dear. Ah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There's a droplet of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it. And then she's like, oh look, I've got loads of red paint on my arm as well. Then I dampen it with hot water. It's bad. This is bad. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, okay, this is happening. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Ah. Is something wrong? Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I just started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognise from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little light-headed today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish fulfilling the night sky with white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the letter in now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here. Then you have to bring it in the morning. I can do the letter in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done and I totally forgot about Sayori and everything, you know. I see. I am too. I was a little too concerned about it at the time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It is probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we get everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all of her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Because the game is now pushing Yuri. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I was glad to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Jax. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa! That was... Oh, I kind of like that about you. The music stopped. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. That got weird. Fast. Sayori. What? Huh? Oh my god! Oh, of course. Hi. Hi, Jax. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Jax. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries. Oh my gosh, of course that happened, of course it did. Sayori. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Oh, it's just like Sayori's song. Oh gosh. Sayori. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. Oh, come on. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. She's crying again, man. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jax? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh my god. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Don't do that. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Jax. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain anymore. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Jax. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Jax. I like you so much I want to die. Oh no. That's how I feel. And that's enough. Say, dude, she's like opening up for like the first time ever. Don't do that. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh my gosh. The only way to get out of this slump is to reciprocate how she's feeling. Forgetting Yuri for 5 bloody minutes. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realise that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Jax. Whoa! Look, it's me! It's him! Oh wow. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Jax, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms. Oh, this is so nice. It's so cute. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Jax. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. What? I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Oh, that's so cute. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we were really a couple. Oh, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Oh, should I have said that we stay friends? Would that have made her happy? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it matters, to be honest. It doesn't matter, I don't think. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Jax. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? What? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Then ask her. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. You felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. Oh no, I made the wrong choice. But I think it wouldn't matter. It'd be either way. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh my gosh, that was so intense. Let's save it. Oh my gosh. There we are, guys. Actually, I'm going to save that one. So we're following this one now. Oh, that's crazy. And I'm going to finish this video there, guys. This is just getting... Oh my god, I've not seen that bit before. That was so crazy. Oh my god. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. It really does help me out. And if you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and check out some of the other videos I've got going on. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'm out.